We are going back to the Emirates, and it's time for us to dance on them, to give them that Millie Rock from Jesse Lingard's days, to give them that Alexis Sanchez special, scoring against his previous club, to give them that passing, that Lukaku to Martial and Martial to Jesse Lingard. It is the preview of Manchester United versus Arsenal at the Emirates FA Cup third round. This is a big game. Of course, when it comes to the FA Cup, based on the games that I've played and that we have watched over the weekend, it has basically been, yeah, we knew what was coming. Yes, we see the results afterwards and we predicted this. But today, this is going to be the game. It is Arsenal versus Manchester United. These are the two big sides in the Premier League. These are sides that have had a history of disliking themselves, a history of winning this particular trophy. In fact, to give you guys a bit of history on this trophy, Arsenal are the ones that have risen and kind of triumphed in this particular trophy the most. I think they have 14 FA Cups to Manchester United's 13. So Manchester United have the opportunity to knock off Arsenal out of the FA Cup and actually pursue the record of tying Arsenal to the FA Cup trophy. It would make perfect sense. It would make perfect sense. But let's go into kind of what both teams are actually in terms of the vibe and what we get from both teams. So we see Arsenal are basically having a hard time right now because they drew against Brighton, and that draw against Brighton was so lackluster. I understand why the fans were absolutely at arms because the team just doesn't look brilliant as they usually do, especially with the fact that Bukayo Saka is not there. They just look so toothless in the attack. And that is the problem that Arsenal fans are having. Of course, with the fact that Arsenal did not bring a striker in the summer and haven't also brought a striker in January so far, this has been a problem. However, you see the likes of Gabriel Jesus actually scoring 6 goals in 5 games. So he is in form, and that is definitely one person that United need to be absolutely paying attention to. If not, he would punish us severely. Now, they also lost to Newcastle 2-1 in the Carabao Cup. And this is the key thing. The context of this Arsenal side is where I feel we would see what Ateta is made of. Because they lost to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup 2-0, and that was at the Emirates. First loss in at home for a long time. And then they are facing Manchester United at the Emirates in the FA Cup. And this is an FA Cup where there is no second leg. It is you draw, you go into penalties. And that is a very troubling sight for a lot of Arsenal fans. But not just that, they are going to be facing Spurs next week. And then after Spurs, they are going to be facing Aston Villa. So they have these 3 weeks of severe games that could make or even break their season. So in my head, I'm like, okay, is Arteta going to prioritize defeating Manchester United or prioritize the Premier League where they face Tottenham next week? And that is where I think Arteta is going to choose to prioritize the game against Spurs over the game against Manchester United. And with that case, I believe he's not going to put the strongest side. He's going to rest some of the people. The likes of Odegaard would probably play. However, he would prioritize Tottenham, the win over Tottenham, than a win over Manchester United. So, in this case, I'm going to be talking about Manchester United right now. Manchester United are coming to this game a little bit more confident than they went into Liverpool's game. And this is the reason is because of how they played against Liverpool. The execution that they executed against Liverpool made every single person's mouth drop because we did not see that they were coming from a 4 game loss at home against Liverpool, and now they took a draw that could actually be seen as a win And I don't even like doing this whole moral wins as United fans, as a United fan. However, it is a situation where Manchester United going into that game looked miserable. We looked like as if we were going to get a 7-0 shellacking, and we didn't. We actually played better, in my opinion, than Liverpool, had the better chances. And coming into this Arsenal game, we absolutely have to be confident. And the beautiful thing about it, we got a week of training. And that week of training and rest should absolutely show in this game. Manchester United under Ruben Amorim has had their best game against Liverpool. And coming into this game, they need to have just as well. It is going to be a game that is going to be predicated on set pieces. Arsenal do not have the threat on a counter as the way they had, or open play like the way they would if they had Bukayo Saka. I don't know why I'm trying to call him Mohamed Saka for some reason. But their set pieces, Saliba, Magalhaes, Rice, Odegaard, these are players that are required, and they are basically focused on their set piece. And Manchester United need to do a better job at actually protecting Andre Onana and protecting from set pieces. This is going to be the absolutely end all and be all in this game. But I truly believe, with all this context that I've given, this should be the team that Ruben Amorim is going to be playing against Arsenal. So it's going to be, of course, Altair Ben Yedder, that he absolutely said was going to play in the post pre-match interview. So Ben Yedder is going to start, and in defense, I'm going to go for Harry Maguire in the middle, Matthias De Ligt on the right hand side, and we have Martinez on the left hand side. So that would be our three. In the fullback positions, I'm going to go for Mazarawi and Malacia. Just because we need to give Diego Dalot a rest. We just need to give Diego Dalot a rest. So Malacia will go, or it could be Mazarawi gets the rest and then Diego Dalot goes to the right. Either or. And then in the middle, it's going to be Manu Ugarte. It's going to be Ugarte and Kobe Meno. These are our two best midfielders in that double pivot at the bottom of the midfield. And I believe he's going to play them again. And then in the double 10, it is going to be Bruno. And this is where the critical part is going to be. I think we are going to see Xerxes starting this game. He has been trying Xerxes in this double 10 position because I believe he's seen something in Xerxes as a 9.5 that would absolutely change the game for us. And then we are going to be seeing Rasmus Højlund. Now, the truth about it is, with this game, I think he needs, and I know I haven't put Ahmad in the starting lineup, but no, I'm just gonna move Xerxes out of the way and put Ahmad, because Ahmad truly has been a revelation against every single person and for Ruben Amorim. So Ahmad is definitely going to go. So it's going to be Ben Yedder, it's going to be Harry Maguire, Matthias De Ligt, and Martinez. In the fullback position, we are going to go with Diego Dalot and Malacia. In the midfield, we're going to go with Kobe Menu and Ugarte. The double 10, we're going to go with Bruno and Ahmad. And up front, now this is the key. I think we are going to go with Xerxes. Yes, I know I did a lot of gymnastics and changing in this position. However, that is going to be my final starting 11 with this particular one. And my predictions for this game, I think Manchester United are going to win this game 2-0. And of course, we are going to hear the uproar from AFTV. I look forward to it. Honestly, it's one of my most entertaining things on the internet. Just seeing them come out of Emirates and just lose their mind. And you just literally see their head going bigger and redder and getting so angry that I look forward to it. Honestly, I truly do. And this is why I'm basically predicting a 2-0 win to Manchester United as we kick them out of the FA Cup. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that follow button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss anything that we here have to give you. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm looking forward to the game. Peace.